street begging. And now it's pretty hard to go from $400,000 or $500,000 to a beggar to somebody that's black ain't never had anything.
Right.
Oh, he was collecting tin cans all along. He's not in jail. So he ain't never had them to lose nothing. That's right. He never been to be out.
We ain't have no stress.
That's right. Because all people do is get a reefer, a crack pipe or something, just check out. So you can begin to see that, or what's taking place. You can see that what Yahshua the Messiah is saying. Okay, read.
Even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you, and shall be in you.
That's the point that I'm making. It said that the truth shall be in you. So that's part of the bloodline. That's part of those that it said. So those that are speaking truth, they're part of this bloodline. See, that's what the Messiah said. Unless you drink of my blood and eat my flesh, you have no life in you. In other words, you were dead, and you are part of the bloodlines of the Illuminati that they control. So you can begin to see that. Now get me the 15:13. So the Spirit of truth is here, and it's speaking through various individuals. Now that's part of the bloodline. Those that are not part of the bloodline, the spiritual Jew, then that's what you have here. You have total confusion, and it's designed that way to manipulate and control. And see, that's why, as a result of the Melchizedek bloodline that you are part of here, the antithesis of that is the Merovingian bloodline, which we'll get into in just a moment. But what is that bloodline? Well, that bloodline was set up by the Illuminati, and they said that they've been given direct authority to rule over you as a result of Jesus Christ marrying Mary Magdalene. It's in their bloodline. Says they're saying, and people believe that. See, and they seriously believe that. Say. So that's the strong delusion that they are under, and they have deceived people into believing that. Okay, did you get that there?
You said John 14?
I said 15:13.
15:13, John. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
Okay, then give me 16:13.
16. Nevertheless, when the Spirit of truth is come, he will guide you in all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatever he shall hear, that shall he speak.
Okay, so the Spirit of truth. Now that's your discernment down here. And that's why few people can see the fraud, willing to stand up and speak out. Listen, your universities are not speaking out against this fraud. Your newspapers, your media, your mayor, ain't nobody saying shut up about all this fraud and this perpetuating to put all these people out of the homes. And you got your ministers sitting there talking about God.
Right.
And then they can't speak the Spirit of truth.
That's right.
See, and tell the people, say, listen, you have been hoodwinkled and you have been bamboozled and you're in a circle with the devil.
That's right.
So they're taking you home and nobody's doing nothing about it. Nothing. So you can begin to see then the whole corruption, that this is not the spirit of truth. This is the spirit of error that has actually been manifested through this bloodline. Okay? And that's what we have. Now remember, as a result of this, Paul said about this bloodline, he said, give me, when he said that the angel, that Lucifer shall be an angel transformed into what? He's an angel of what? He's an angel of light. See, that's I think it's 2 Corinthians 11:14. Yes, 2 Corinthians 11:14, I think. So that's what you have on this chart. Now we're going to deal with the bloodlines. What you have is that these bloodlines have come all the way down, and they have reigned, and they have been the source of what? Control and power. See, and as we come down here to this bloodline, today, I want to read you something about how it was established and what they think. Did you find it there?
2 Corinthians 11:14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Now that's how he can be portrayed, how he can be presented, and how he's shaped. And that was show you how Hollywood has shaped and molded people's minds. We went to see this movie a long time ago. It was called Michael. And you know what Michael was?
John Travolta.
And he's an angel that got what? Well, what happened in the movie? He was seduced by what? A woman. Now, what the hell would Michael as an archangel want to come down and have sex with a woman for?
Right.
And so what I'm saying is that you said, why would they do that? Again, that's someone tampering and molding your what? Mind. Why do you have so much violence in TV and what you call here in America?
That's all you have on.
They're trying to desensitize you.
Right.
Especially the men and the youth, because when they go to war, then they be more apt to do what? Kill. See, people say, why this stuff happen? Because you're being shown, or you're being desensitized. Very sophisticated mind control is being perpetrated, see, to prepare you for what their roles are. See, and that's what people fail to see and fail to understand. This stuff is much higher than what you think. You got to go into the spirit and see exactly what's taking place. You understand that this new world order, and the reason that he wants to control the world is that at one time he controlled at one time all of what? Heaven. And he can't get it out of his mind.
He lost his job.
He lost his job. He said, I gotta get it down here. That's what I'm saying. So you gotta get it down here. And he's 24/7 trying to get this thing together where he has the same power over every soul on the what? On earth. Why do they want to read your emails? Why do they want to listen to your telephone calls?
Right.
Do you know as a result of 2012, there's a 1099 tax form that everybody got to fill out? So you got your gold coin, you run down to the store.
Right, got to fill it.
It's $5,000. Guy said, "You please fill this tax form out with your Social Security number." You say, all right. You go down there, and all of a sudden, you don't file it on your what?
Income tax.
Tax return. You get a knock on the door, and the IRS want to know, what else you got. You see what I'm saying? So again, you can begin to see then, and Obama signed the bill. So that means if you got a business. Well, this is the way it works. The business work. I'm talking about your bid. You get a $600 pizza. You get $600 worth of pizza from Joe Pizza. You fill out a tax form.
Oh, come on.
$600. So then they put all these tax forms together for Joe Pizza. They said to Joe, "Hey Joe, come down here. You say you made $250,000. Yes, sure did. Sure did. You sure did? Oh, you sure about that? Oh, yes, sir. It's all right. They put up all these 1099. And I said, now you lied on your tax form. That's the penalty right there. Am I right? And then you're going to pay back penalties on that. I said, listen, who you think you messing with? That's the all-seeing what? See, people don't understand. They have no idea what they messing with. This is what we're trying to say. It says, those that have the spirit of truth, they can what? See. And then Yahweh will make a way of escape for you.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
That's what we're talking about. Okay, give me Colossians 2:14 real quick. And then we'll deal with the bloodlines that I want to talk about real quick here. Yeah. Colossians 2:14.
Blotting out the handwriting of ordinances that was against us, which was contrary to us, and took it out of the way, nailing it to his cross. And having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a show of them openly, triumphing over them in it. Let no man therefore judge you in food or in drink or in respect of a feast day, or of a new moon, or of a Sabbath day.
So you've been made free from all of that.
That's right.
And see, you're under the Melchizedek priesthood. That's the great power that you have because you have God or Holy Spirit within you. That's the true seance. You ain't doing with no demons. See what I'm saying? Because he resides within your heart now, which makes you a true Jew. Like he told the children of Israel, okay, you are a royal priesthood. This is physical, not a royal priesthood. Now it's what?
Spiritual.
It's a spiritual priesthood. Now you do have power to overcome that.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? And we'll show you what that power was. Give me the 19th chapter of the last chapter of I think it's Mark, where he says, I gave the disciples the 12 powers to what? To cast out spirits, to drink deadly the poison, to handle serpents. Say, when you find that, give it to me. And then 16, 18. Mark, everybody has Mark 16, 18. Now that's the true discernment that you have here. I want to go through this real quick here.
Let me start at 17.
Okay, go ahead.
And these signs shall follow those who believe. In my name they shall cast out demons. They shall speak with new tongues. They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing, it shall not hurt them. They shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover.
The Messiah at his ascension totally said, you shall drink deadly what? Read that again.
They shall take up serpents, and if they drink any deadly thing.
Now, when that deadly didn't mean poison. Now, he didn't mean physically. What he was talking about was spiritual.
Right.
All this propaganda, you see there, they told you Saddam Hussein had mass weapons of destruction. You know that those that had the spirit of truth and discernment knew that it was a lie.
That was a lie.
You see what I'm saying? And they can go behind that and see that these were powerful forces of the bloodline who were there just for the oil. They're over there for the fighting of resources against Russia and what? China. See what I'm saying? And you can see them like people understand. It's like the African citizens. We like the Chinese. The Chinese coming down here are building worlds and stuff. I said, you don't understand that there's a war going on.
Right.
That's for a while. But I said that won't last long because they have an adversary. Who's that? The United States. And then you know what I'm saying? You don't understand the powers be to be. The powers to be. The great country that people thought they had, they don't have anymore. You see what I'm saying? Because the powers to be, the parasites, have taken over the corporations that have great power, and the priests had great power here. That's the bloodline. That's the power behind this situation here. Okay, now read there about the Merovingian bloodline. Remember, they were families. As you have a priest over here, and as far as the scriptures are concerned, and righteousness, well, then you got to have another priest here. See, and we're going to talk about the establishment of the Merovingian bloodline. That's the royal bloodline. See, that would be likened to the Levite bloodline. These are Europeans. What they're trying to do is mimic what's happening over here in righteousness. What they're trying to do is look for divine authenticity to be able to rule your blood.
Right.
That's just a simple term. That's what they want to do. Rule the whole world. Chinese, Japanese, don't make no call. We are the divine bloodline because at one time we were married to Jesus. Jesus' offspring. That gives them divine. That's an out and out fantastic tale of what? Ideology. But this is what they believe, and this is what they have justified through the ages. Again, this is not the spirit of truth. This is the spirit of what?
Unrighteousness.
Unrighteousness that you have to see. Okay.
How do you spell Merovingians?
M-E-R-O.
Okay, let me put it up on the board. There's a lot of people on TV. Merovingian.
M-E-R-O.
M-E-R-O.
V-I-N.
V-I-N.
G-I-A-N-S.
G-I-A-N-S. Okay, read.
Thank you.
So in the 5th century AD, the invasion of the Huns, led by their king Attila, set in motion a huge migration. The Sicambrians were also forced to flee. They crossed the Rhine and settled in the south of the present-day Andrians. The dynasty of the Sicambrians began in 448 AD when the Merovingians ruled the realm of the Franks. In the female line, the Merovingians are descendants of the Sicambrians. This dynasty was called the Merovingian dynasty. According to the account of the Frank historian Priscus, the Merovingians possessed supernatural powers. He claimed his mother was seduced by a beastly creature, Satan. This beast would live on forever in future generations. I want to emphasize again that the 13th century bloodline represents the seed of Satan. The Merovingians and their descendants are known for their esoteric knowledge and occult skills.
Okay, so that's the occult what? Skills. So if you listen, so you got occult skills here in this spiritual age, as you had occult skills back here where?
Post the loop.
And with Pharaoh back in Egypt. So nothing has changed. They just come down to the what?
Ages and
This is where in the dispensation, this is where you're at. And this is the powers that these people have. Okay, read.
The bloodline of the Merovingians descended directly from Dagobert II and his son Sixabert the Fourth. Through the connection with the dynasty of the Sicambrians and the dynasty of the Merovingians, the 13th bloodline goes on until Godofrus the Valiant, who conquered Jerusalem in 1090. Many earlier and present-day noble and royal families date back to the dynasty of the Sicambrians and Merovingians.
So now you see that's what I'm talking about. So all the bloodlines go back to who? Merovingians, because these are the ones that had the occult powers.
Many earlier and present-day noble and royal families date back to the Merovingians.
That's the point that I was trying to make. So they're trying to imit this that took place with the children of Israel, the tribe of Judah, the priesthood here. See, and they're looking for justification for their power as being part of the Messiah, but actually they're the devils themselves.
That's right.
Occult powers. Okay, read.
And these are some of them. Montesigus.
No, just jump over that. All right.
I'm going down to your next check.
Go ahead.
The tribe of Dan is not only associated with the Arcadians and the Trojans, but also with the Sicambrians.
Now, everybody has tried to mimic this tribe of Dan, which is one of the 12 tribes.
Right.
And somebody get me the 49th chapter of because Dan was supposed to have the great what? Power in that, because he was dealing with possibility that would lead with. This is what Jacob said to his 12 sons as he prophesied before he died. Okay, read.
That's Dan 49:17.
That's Dan 49:17.
Genesis 49.
Genesis 49:17.
Dan shall be a serpent by the way.
Okay, now here you have Jacob and his 12 sons. He said he shall be a serpent where?
By the way.
And read.
An adder in the path.
Read.
That biteth the horse's heel.
Read.
So that his rider shall fall backward.
Read.
I have waited for thy salvation, O Yahweh. That's it.
Okay, so you see that Dan is a what? An adder or a serpent. So he would play that. That would be a reflex of what happened where? In heaven. And when the Messiah comes in, his 12 disciples, one of them got to be who?
Yeah.
Said, one of the 12.
Judas.